Hi, it's Charlie and Teresa, Garden for Two. We are out in Teresa's vegetable garden. It is Saturday, August 2nd, and we're battling the weeds because we've had so much rain this summer. So we spent a lot of time on weed control, hence no videos, but Teresa's got some watermelons finally coming up, right, hon?
Yeah, this one I have to confess I did not plant. Came up from the compost, but who cares?
I care.
Got to be at least a 30-pounder down there.
Oh, show me. Where is it?
Make her get down.
Make her get down.
Go. It's a beauty.
It's a beauty.
I generally don't start getting serious about picking it and thinking about it until I see the tendril up the stem that it's attached to and the tendril on the other side where it's attached are both brown. So I've got one brown, the other one's not brown yet. And then I let my husband be the last judge.
Really?
He knocks on it and looks at it and
Yeah. So you have a fall guy, huh?
yeah.
Nice. You got any other ones?
Oh, I sure do. Now, over there.
Over there. She's pointing over there.
1, 2, 3.
I see that one hiding in the grass. Oh, I see two more. There's one. And there's one.
Yeah. And there's
Is all that off the same plant?
I'm not sure. See, after I saw that the first one that seeded itself was doing so well, I poked some more seeds in the ground. So they sprouted, and could be from any of them.
Yeah, where we wanted the watermelons to grow this year, they didn't like that, but they liked over here. They told us. Anyway, what's this big tall thing here?
That is a sunflower. I did plant that. And
What the heck? It's 20 feet tall.
This bed was
Oh my gosh.
was one of the beds that we lined the lower 6 inches of it with wood, with rotten wood, and it just, everything likes it there. This one over here is ripe. Not too many creatures have discovered it yet though. Usually the birds find it. Technically, and I don't see a lot of worms in it. Technically I could harvest it and we could eat it, but
We like feeding the birds.
yeah, maybe I'll just wait until the seeds start turning black and white, and then bring the whole head over and let the birds play with it at our bird feeders.
So it's been a long time since we did a video. What else you got? Are there cantaloupes coming up? Are they over here? Or
The cantaloupes are over with the sweet potatoes.
what else is in the vegetable garden? Anything? String beans?
Squash,
Butternut squash.
giant tomatoes.
I gotta watch where I'm stepping here. Oh, we had lots of nice tomatoes.
Yeah. For anyone that's ever heard the term food forest, this is a food forest.
It's a food jungle. It's a jungle.
I've got,
Oh, I see little ones.
yeah, this one didn't make it. I do have a lot of
I see one in there.
stink bugs in here. I can tell they've hatched, and
There's
this
one
is
down
what a
there.
leaf looks like that's been attacked by the squash bugs. It almost looks like it's sunburned. This is caused by the babies. They don't do much to the adult fruit though, so I've got a variety growing in here that tends to be smaller and has a long neck, so I get to
There's our asparagus jungle
with the squash growing up
with the
in
squash growing up in it. Yeah, I see that.
it.
What weed did we find today that you want to tell everybody about as we were doing some weeding?
Right, we were weeding in a bed that has never been planted in before, but it had some weeds in it, and the sweet potatoes had climbed into it. But I looked up close and I found Phragmites in the bed. So of course I was horrified. You never want to let, in Delaware, you never want to let Phragmites get a hold of your private property, because it'll turn into a sea of Phragmites. Very invasive.
So we were both out there this morning knocking weeds down because they were like knee high or higher. And then we have some metal roofing. We lay that down on the weeds. We had cardboard down on the weeds. We had old rug we threw down on the weeds, and lots of cardboard, whatever. If you know where there's a place we can get some good cardboard, let us know. None of the colored, painted stuff. Just plain cardboard. Anyhow, that's her string beans. She's doing good with her string beans.
Yeah, I have lowered the trellis this year because last year it was too high for me. I can't be climbing anymore. I'm 70. So it's easier. I can reach it like this.
So she's getting string beans and cucumbers and tomatoes, tons of them.
The tomatoes only just started to come back. When we were having 90-degree temperatures, the tomatoes were, the flowers fell off without being pollinated.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because of the bees. They self-pollinate. They just don't like it when it gets too hot.
So you may remember, like one of the video, maybe 1 or 2 ago, we planted sweet potatoes. Do you want to go take a look at our sweet potatoes?
Oh, sure. Let's see.
All right, let's see if I can hold this.
Is it on?
Yeah.
We're still in the vegetable garden. I liked this variety of lettuce so much, I let a bunch of it go to seed.
I never really seen lettuce go in the seed. What's it look like?
It looks like dandelions, kind of.
This is it?
Yep.
Oh, they got little yellow flowers on them. They're pretty.
Yeah, these, let's see, there's a couple. They're not dried up enough yet to get them.
I didn't think they would get that tall. My gosh, they're about 4 feet tall. Why so many, hon?
It was just the last row of lettuce that I left. So
okay.
I collect seeds from peppers, tomatoes, marigold. And so now I'm going to collect the seeds from lettuce.
Something new. You got one more there. Okay.
That's one less bajillion-dollar packet of seeds I have to buy.
All right, let's take a look at the sweet potatoes. I'm going to just keep it on, guys, as we go by. So we're composting still. And we're getting a lot of grass this year because we've had a lot of rain. Look at this grass just growing there like crazy. All right, so this is the new bed that we're making for next year. We're just started throwing some leaves in it. And Teresa's playing with her Phragmites. If you haven't seen Phragmites, you know what Phragmites is. You've seen it along the swamps.
Yeah.
You got it upside down. There it is.
And the stems are round. And they're usually hollow.
But it's not corn.
No.
It does look a little bit like corn. But, oh, that's the root. Look at that. It's got like a root crown. All right, let's take a quick look at the sweet potatoes. That's one of my favorite things to eat.
Yeah, but I haven't unearthed any yet.
No, well, just look at the bed. Oh,
Step.
watch your steps. Oh,
Yeah.
this is like the Wizard of Oz when you got to go through the field, the poppy field. Oh my gosh. Now Teresa's going to have to go in for hip surgery, we think. So I hope we get to harvest these before.
Here.
Oh,
Look at this yellow one.
something over there. We got cantaloupes down this end. Oh my gosh.
This is a small
Sorry for the shaking the camera. So there's a cantaloupe.
And guess what?
Oh, one got all the way over there. There's the metal roofing we put down to control the weeds. There's some of the weeds.
Look at this giant.
She wants to show us a giant one over there. Oh my gosh, it's like the size of a watermelon. A small watermelon.
And this is the biggest one here. Oh,
That's the
Lordy.
biggest one.
Yeah.
Geez, now how do you tell when these are ripe?
Well, cantaloupes will tell you when they're ripe. When the stem falls off, Or if you just poke it a little bit and it pops, it means set it aside for 1 or 2 days and then you can cut it open. The ones you get in the supermarket, they'll cut them now and they really don't care if they're sweet or not. So the best cantaloupe are the ones you grow yourself. I've never grown one that big before. That is huge.
I've never seen one that size either.
These are not muskmelons, which have a stronger flavor, which are nice and juicy too, but we prefer the sweeter flavor of the cantaloupe.
I think we're going to take a tape measure and go around that one just to document how big it is.
And there's at least a dozen in this area here. So I do have some cucumber beetles. I haven't sprayed anything because they are not really out of control, and we have an organic garden. So, but I really am looking forward to that first bite of my own cantaloupe.
We eat the cantaloupe fresh, and we eat a lot of it, and then we freeze some chunks for smoothies. But last year we took our dehydrator out and we dehydrated cantaloupe.
Yeah, and that's pretty interesting.
The
flavor is like a vanilla-ish sort of flavor.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And I ate that out. She had it in like canning jars, but she didn't can it. It's just been stored in there. Now, I ate that all winter. It was delicious. It's hard not to eat the whole jar at one time. Anyhow, that's just a quick update on the garden. And things are like way out of control here. I mean, turn around here like...
And the sweet potatoes, it was a good year for them. They like it hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
This is a Beauregard variety, which is for a more northern climate. But tell you the truth, I could have sworn I was still back in North Carolina.
You see the pile right over there. I hate to use my hand like that, but you can't tell. But that's about 2.5 to 3 feet high off the ground. They're leaves on top of leaves on tops of leaves, so they're way up there.
And there's three rows.
Why don't you just take a quick peek at the apple tree for me? I'm going to push pause for a second. All right, yesterday we had tremendous windstorm and rain came through, and it's been so hot. Teresa's going to tell you what we had to do to protect the apples. So this is the apple tree.
This is a wine sap apple tree.
Let me see if I find an apple. Here's one.
Some of them I had to pull off the tree because they were sunburned, and I missed some of them. I didn't know that apples could get sunburned. Well, here's one right here. I don't know if it'll be edible. That's the sunburn on it.
Let me zoom in on it. You get a lot of shadows and stuff on it.
It was 95, 100 degrees was too hot for these apples.
I see it. So what she did was basically we used whatever we have. So she had some sheets and she sheeted them.
Yeah, I covered the apple tree with a sheet it was on there for at least a week, and the apples got bigger, which I took as a sign that it was back to just growing along and it wasn't in dormancy. The tomatoes had gone into dormancy and weren't ripening. So I picked about 3 dozen huge 1-pound tomatoes and had to set them aside to let them ripen because they were not going to ripen.
And I've been having tomato sandwiches every day now. It's my lunch every single day. Same thing. Tomato, feta cheese, a little pepperoni if I like it. It's a little spicier. Anyhow, this is, excuse me, what is this? Like the 2nd or 3rd year for this tree? 2nd year?
Now this tree, we bought a 2-year-old tree.
We bought a 2.
And this is a dwarf wine sap. So it's actually older than some of the other trees here that were semi-dwarf, but they were only 1-year-old when we bought them.
But we planted them all at the same time.
Yeah.
So this guy's, maybe we'll get some apples, maybe not. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell whether they will ripen. I still have codling moths I have to worry about.
So you hear her, she said she has codling moths. So you see the green leaves are coming out, and you can see the color here is a little white because we've been spraying with kaolin clay. But the rain keeps washing it off, so it's a lot of work to keep spraying all the trees. So anyhow, that's what's going on here, unless there's any pears left, or did they all drop?
No, there's still some.
Oh, I see some pears. Yeah, for a
I
long.
don't know. I guess they got a little bit bigger.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the other video.
Yeah, they got a little bit bigger. But Pears are supposed to be easier than apples and peaches. We'll see.
But this thing, even though we keep cutting it back a little, look, it's way up there. So this guy's gonna have to be shortened.
Yeah.
Definitely. And one peach tree died, so we replanted that. The new one's doing okay, but you know, it will be 2 years behind. There's more tomato plants.
These are mostly plum tomatoes. I decided to keep them separate from the big giant tomatoes, because last year the giant tomatoes took over the plum tomatoes and kind of smothered them out. So now we got 2 separate beds.
So now if you look behind Teresa, you can see I cut the grass back there a little bit, and then you can see the overgrown. It's just, the grass is just crazy this year. But that's not our property back there, so not much we can do about it. Now this is what I'm doing for weed control. I use whatever I could get. So this is indoor outdoor carpet. It's heavy and it's got rubber backing and it does a great job. And this is roofing material. So if I get any scrap pieces of roofing material, I put it down here and it kills it.
And this is a mulberry tree, thanks to the birds.
And we got mulberry trees. And then what'll happen is as soon as we kill it all, Teresa's got more weed block. But there's only so many hours in the day and I only have one Teresa.
Yeah.
Anyhow, thanks for watching, and it's Charlie and Teresa Garden for 2. See you next time.